Namaste to all. A very beautiful question in my YouTube channel. The question is, I've been married for quite some time and I don't have kids. I neither have interest in having kids. Is it necessary to have kids after marriage as per Vedas? The straight answer for this question as per Vedas is yes, it is necessary to have children, kids in the Grihastha Ashrama. Almighty God says in the Vedas, in Rig Veda, my Acharya has written a beautiful book called as Vedas, a Divine Light. In that Divine Light book, in part 3, my Acharya mentions about the aim of marriage, duties of husband, duties of wife, etc. So in the aim of marriage, my Acharya ji has written in Rig Veda 10th Mandal, I think 85th Sukta, God says very clearly, the aim of marriage is to beget son or daughter. And in the Grihastha Ashrama, the parents, after getting the kids, the parents should strive very hard to bring up the kids in a good cultured manner, and the children must be growing as a responsible citizen of that nation and then try to serve the nation. And also those kids has to be brought up in such a way that they are not only having the knowledge of materialism, they must also get advancement in spiritualism. So this is the primary responsibility of the parents. And the same mantra mentions that the aim of marriage is not to have sensual pleasures. So if somebody does not want to have kids, but they are just interested to have sensual pleasures, then it is anti-Vedic. Since you have asked the question as per Vedas, I am trying to answer as per Vedas. And further in the same Sukta, there is another Ved mantra. This speaks about that in the Grihastha Ashrama, the husband and wife, they must continuously get in contact with the learned Acharya of Vedas and should serve the Acharya, should listen Vedas and should do tapasya by maintaining brahmacharya in the Grihastha Ashrama also, and must strive extremely hard to attain moksha, enlightenment. So the main aim of our human life is to attain enlightenment. It's not sensual pleasure after marriage. So in the Grihastha Ashram, the husband should cooperate with the wife and vice versa. Today what has happened is, the wife is interested in Vedic path, husband is not interested. The husband is interested in Vedic path, the wife is not interested. So the thinking is extremely different. Each and every person has got their own interests, self-interest. Somebody is like in some house, the husband is totally involved in his office work, mobile phone, TikTok videos, YouTube, etc. The wife is doing the household work. She's also busy in many activities, but both do not have a spiritualistic mind. They just want to have plan for weekend, where we'll go for holidays, etc., etc. So this is not the aim of the Grihastha Ashrama. The aim of Grihastha Ashrama is to worship Almighty God, because Grihastha Ashrama, God says in the Vedas very clearly, Grihastha is the basis for all the three ashramas. Means Grihastha is the support, is the most important ashram. Grihastha supports Vanaprastha by giving donation. Grihastha supports sannyasis, yogis, rishi, muni, tapasvis by giving donation. Grihastha also supports Gurukula so that brahmachari can study. Grihastha ashram only can earn money. So it's extremely important ashrama, and we must not waste time in sensual enjoyment. So this is one part of the answer. The other part of the answer is, there could be some genuine cases where the husband wife are unable to have kids due to medical problems. In that case, it's okay. They have tried various methods. They could not get the baby, and even after medical treatment, they could not get kids because of what problem in wife side or in husband side. In that case, it's okay, because the aim of marriage is to have kids. You tried, there is a medical problem, you cannot have, that is okay. Then what should happen is, the moment we know that okay, we cannot have kids, then again the parents must start focusing on spiritualism. We tried for the kids, we could not have kids, so let us focus on the spiritual path. But unfortunately, 99.99999% of the world population are unaware of the Vedic knowledge. So nobody will think, if somebody does not have kids, they will be very much depressed in life. I have seen many people who does not have kids, in spite of various medical treatment. Somebody have gone to IVF treatment, they don't have kids, but they get into depression because of lack of knowledge of Vedas. Because God says in the Vedas, the aim of the human life is to realize who you are and realize me, realize the Almighty God. So there is no need to get into depression. Yes, the kids will bring for sure their own happiness in the life, that is for sure. But if after trying we are unable to get kids, it is our own result of the deeds. So we must accept the truth and we must accept the fact and then proceed. This is very important. And to my knowledge, at least to my knowledge, when we adopt the Vedic way of living, if somebody is not having kid after marriage, my Acharya always advises to keep brahmacharya at least for 1 year. If you keep brahmacharya for 1 year and after 1 year you do Garbhadan Sanskar under the presence of a Brahma, which is an Acharya, and then try for the kid, definitely the chances of getting kid is more, because brahmacharya will bring so much of Shakti, or so much of health and Shakti to the human body. So after adopting brahmacharya, when we try for babies, for sure there is a high chance. So this is the answer for the question. And the other question is, why are you having a bias towards Hindus and you are having a hatred towards Muslims and Zakir Naik? So many Muslims have asked these questions to me, but I have always replied, I don't have hatred. See, hatredness is not needed at all, because what I am promoting is not Hinduism. Today people have a false misconception. They understand that Vedas are only for Hindus. No, Vedas are not for Hindus. Vedas are Almighty God's knowledge. And God does not give any other knowledge other than Vedas. So Vedas are for Hindus, for Muslims, for Christians, for Jains, for Buddhists. For every human being, Vedas are equally applicable. Almighty God is equally applicable. Just like air, water, the sunlight, the moonlight, everything is equally applicable to all the people. This earth, this space, this universe, this galaxy, stars, sun, moon. Similarly, Vedas knowledge which emanates from Almighty God is equal for all the human beings. But since I have, if I am a Muslim, I have a, like a kind of mindset that this book is not for me. Then I am staying away from Vedas. So I have never promoted any Hinduism in my videos. Of course, I have made some videos where don't go for religious conversion. There is no need to become a Muslim, etc. If your main aim is to know the truth, then you don't need to, get converted by listening to talk of Zakir Naik, etc. And Zakir Naik has mostly utilized the scriptures of the Vedic scriptures to misinterpret it and try to convert people. So I have made videos against him. And I don't have hate bhavana towards Muslims, because it's not needed. Almighty God does not allow to hate anybody. And even I do not hate Zakir Naik. I've told in my videos very clearly, these are his viewpoints and my viewpoints are against him. But that does not mean I hate him. It's not that I pray to Almighty God to punish him, etc. No, God will anyway punish the culprits. So I do not have even hate bhavana towards Zakir Naik. So definitely I do not have hate bhavana towards Muslims. Yes, hate bhavana sometimes happens towards some people's karmas. There are some, very pious Muslim brothers who have always given high respect towards Vedas. Of course, they want to continue their faith, but they have always given high respect towards Vedas. And similarly, there are some Muslim brothers who have cursed me, who have insulted the Vedas, who have spoken against my Acharya. I don't hate them also, but their karma I hate for sure. This is not the right karma to do. So I don't hate Muslims. I don't hate Zakir Naik. I have always spoken against Zakir Naik because he speaks lies. So this is the important point which we have to understand. So these are the two questions recently that came to my YouTube channel. I thought of making a short video when I'm driving the car. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.